Jace Dickerson. Number 1, Adriel Diosdado. Number 13, Kane Dugas. Number 33, Collin Fountain. Number 20, Caleb Terrazas. Number 21, Kane Powers. Number 10, Marcus Johnson. Number 5, Sawyer Stevens. Number 17, Drew Larson. Number 47, Caleb Smith. And the coaches, Mr. Ryan Dugas, Mr. Bubba Narin, Mr. Mark Dickerson, Mr. Jeff Stevens. Now for the home team, Virginia. Number 34, Charlie Harrington. Number 8, Chase Hicks. Number 14, Logan Everett. Number 2, Lucas Sutherland. Number 42, Justin Popolars. Number 11, Reese Smith. Number 1, Jacob Hicks. Number 27, Nate Browning. Number 4, Chase Adams. Number 7, Seth Yancey. Number 3, Eddie Baker. Number 22, Hunter Denaire. Our coaches, Mr. Chad Smith, Mr. Wade Harrington, Mr. Andrew Browning, Mr. Daniel Hicks. Our umpires for today, the home plate umpire is Mr. Terry Jones, and our field umpire is Mr. Philip Doris. Please stand for the invocation and the national anthem.
Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you this day for giving us to come out here and play baseball. Lord, we just ask that you keep everyone here safe today and that the ball game forever go on and without a hitch. Lord, we just ask that sportsmanship be amongst the most important thing we do today, other than the most important thing being that we glorify you in everything that we do. We ask this in Jesus' name. Amen.
return to your dugouts. Virginia, take the field. Mr. Jones, the field is now yours.
Start us off for the red, for the red.
Batting number 4, Jace Dickerson.
All right, folks, thanks for your patience. Whew, I'm out of breath. Had to run over to another field. Technical difficulties. Just bear with me. We're in the top of the first. Hudson, Texas is the visiting team. Goochland, Virginia is the home team. And the batter, Jace Dickerson, hits this one into right field, and it's caught for the out. Now a runner rounding third and coming home. They're going to throw to first and get the runner. Well, the throw gets away. They had a chance to get Horan at second, but he's going to get in there safely. And Texas takes the first lead of the game, 1-0.
Now batting number 1, Adriel Diosdado.
That'll send up Adriel Diosdado. I'll recap things here in just a moment. The Virginia coach having a discussion with the home plate umpire. He may go ask the base umpire if the runner left early because, I'll tell you, Mendez, if he tagged up, no, I think he's just questioning whether or not the ball had been caught out there in right field. He's gotten the clarification he needs. So Diosdado will step in now with a runner at second, 1 run in. They haven't put up an out on the scoreboard here, but that would be the first out of the inning. And Diosdado will take the first pitch for ball 1. So, again, thanks for your patience. I had to run over to another field. They were having problems. And I come back, and my camera's knocked down. We've already gone through a couple of batters. This one's popped up foul left side. We started early, and that was certainly a concern as well. Not a concern. I like the fact that we start early. We need to try to get these games in today because of the weather. It's been a mess. Folks, you can participate by sending in your shout-outs and best wishes via text message to area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. Here's our first shout-out. This one says, "Go Texas," from Kane Dugat, number 13, Love Momo. This one's fouled off. Diosado, the number 4 hitter in the order. Kane Dugat on deck. This one hit into left field for a base hit. Haran, though, thrown out at third base. Nice defensive play. A couple of good defensive plays in this inning. The throwback to first is not in time. And that is the second out of the inning. So 2 outs with a runner at first. And here is Kane Dugat. This one's fouled off, out of play for strike 1. And this one fouled off, out of play. Here's another shout out. Let's win this, Texas. We love you, Drew Larson. Love Hardy, Avery, and Gigi. Go Kane Dugat from Grammy and Papa Phillip. This is swung on and again fouled off. Awesome hit, Kane Dugat, number 13. Momo. Well, he hasn't hit it fair yet. He's at the plate. But maybe you're psychic. Go Hudson. We love our Texas boys, and we are so proud of you all back home from the Burtons. 2 outs with a runner at first. Again, Dugat fouls it back. Well, it is an overcast morning. There is a chance of rain today, but let's keep our fingers crossed that we can at least get in a bunch of games before that wet stuff comes through. And you never know with weather. I mean, it could end up missing us. Weather is a tough thing to predict. And that will be the third out of the inning. But Texas does get a run. And as we head to the bottom of the first, it's Hudson, Texas 1, Goochland, Virginia coming to the plate. This is an elimination game in the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Coach Pitch World Series. You're watching the live coverage right here on JockJive.com. By the way, I'm Mike Rideout, handling the play-by-play of this game. Send your shout-outs to me. Looking forward to hearing from you. 352-258-8450.
Dixie Youth Baseball fans, did you know that in this season there were $72,000 scholarships awarded to deserving high school seniors throughout the 11 states in which Dixie Youth Baseball is played? Dixie Youth Baseball has now given over $1,240,000 to former Dixie Youth players and scholarships. Any high school senior who has played Dixie Youth Baseball is eligible to apply for a scholarship. The Dixie Youth Scholarship Program, just one of the good things that are a part of this program. Every league in Dixie Youth Baseball sets their sights each year on the Dixie Youth Baseball World Series. In August, champions in the Majors Division, the Triple-A Division, or the O-Zone Division from each state compete for the #1 position in Dixie Youth Baseball. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the Dixie Youth World Series?
Welcome back to Lumberton, North Carolina, as we head to the bottom of the first. Texas with a 1-0 lead, and the first batter, Charlie Harrington, hits it over to third. The ball, well, he tried to dig it out at first, but he dropped it. He juggled it. Collin Fountain fielded it cleanly, but he had a low throw to first, and Johnson couldn't dig it out. So Harrington is aboard to lead things off for Virginia in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 Texas. Game scheduled for 6. Just underway here in North Carolina. And a good rowdy crowd. Virginia dugout making some noise. As the next pitch, foul back. Interesting thing about Virginia, their coach is a lefty. This is only my second game I've done in coach pitch because I've been broadcasting the Machine Pitch World Series, but we're kind of moving around today because of, well, the schedule, quite frankly, getting moved around. Chuck Sebastian has been broadcasting, but he's moved on to another tournament, so I've filled in here on the coach pitch. I believe I'll be on this field all day today, but we'll see, at least for the first couple of games. There's a shout out. Love our 21. Kane Powers. Bring it home, boys, from the Moors. Thank you, guys. Next pitch. Swung on and hit into left field. Base hit. That's going to put 2 on with nobody out. So Virginia threatening. Here in the bottom of the first inning. Tying run in scoring position. The go-ahead run on first. Another shout out. Good luck, Texas and Sawyer Stevens. Know y'all can do it. We love you. Nana, Albert, and Brianna. Kane Dugat, Papa and Granny Bridges are proud of you. Thank you, guys. If you want to send a shout out, send it via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. A swing and a miss by Logan Everett. Well, we invite you to stick around at the conclusion of the game. They will have an award ceremony. The loser of this game will be eliminated. The winner will play later this afternoon, scheduled for a 2:30 start, but that certainly pending any weather conditions today. This one is hit right in front of home plate. It's going to be a tough play. To throw to first, gets away. Harrington will score. Hicks coming around. He's going to score. And they will hold Everett at third base. And Virginia out in front. The throw gets away. Here comes the next runner. Everett will score. Couple of errors in the inning. And Virginia cleans the bases. They take a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Well, it all started on the throw down to first. And then another error on a ball thrown in allows the run to score, the batter rather. So the base is empty for Lucas Sutherland. Still nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch. That one is hit into left field. And on the run, a sliding catch made out in left center. Good catch. Made out there by Kane Dugat. We've seen some good defensive plays in the World Series, and there's another one. One away for Justin Popolars, and he hits the first pitch right back to the pitcher. The throw to first, low, but in time. As Drew Larson throws out the runner, 1-3 for the second out of the inning. 2 gone here in the bottom of the first inning. That will send out Reese Smith, the second baseman. He'll step in left side. And he'll take ball 1. Each batter gets 5 pitches. You must make contact on the 5th pitch. Another shout out. Go Collin Fountain. Your neighbors, Kim and Carolyn. This one hit into center field. And that will drop for a base hit. A 2-out single for Smith.
Batting number 1, Jacob Hicks.
Jacob Hicks to the plate. There's a shout out. Awesome catch, number 13, Kane Dugat from Momo. Thank you, Momo. It was a nice little sliding catch out there. Popped up by Hicks to second, coming in to make the catch. That is Roberto Mendez, and the inning is over. But Virginia plates 3 runs, and as we head to the top of the second, it's Virginia 3, Texas 1 in this elimination game, and the coach pitch World Series here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Here's another shout-out. Great catch, Kane Dugat from Grammy and Papa Phillip. Also, Go Hudson from Grammy and Papa Phillip. Folks, if you would like to purchase a copy of this game or any other game in the World Series, we can send you a downloadable copy for only $5 per game. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card, and the games will be on their way to you. That's info, I-N-F-O, info@jockjive.com for a keepsake you want to have for a lifetime. Well, they wrapped up the Coach Pitch Consolation Series yesterday. Mississippi, the consolation winner. They beat Georgia 8-4. Florida in the third place game beat Lumberton, North Carolina 16-8. Arkansas and North Carolina are currently playing an elimination game on Field 1. As soon as we get an update or a final, if we're still on the air, we'll pass it along. The winner of this game, again, scheduled to play later today at 2:30. That will be on Field 2. So I would have the call of that one. Collin Fountain leading it off. Swings and misses for strike one. Certainly another long day yesterday with the weather situation. There's a base hit into left field, left center. It's going to roll all the way to the fence. Fountain on his way to second. He's going to get there standing up with a leadoff double. So the tying run will come to the plate here in the top of the second for Texas.
Now batting number 20, Caleb Terrazas.
Sends up the number 7 hitter in the order, the left fielder number 20, Caleb Terrazas. Fouls off the first pitch, strike one. Next pitch, grounded left side, and off the glove of the shortstop. No play. I thought it was a nice decision there by the pitcher to let it go. Populars, if he had tried to make a play, I don't believe he would have had it. So he let it go, but his shortstop bobbled it, and he's unable to make the play. So that will put runners at first and second with nobody out. The tying run aboard, the go-ahead run at the plate, and Kane Powers pops this up to second. Looks like maybe off the glove, the second baseman. Picked up in center field. The throw to second, not in time, and the bases are loaded. Nobody out for Texas. Down a couple of runs. They've got the bases loaded.
Now batting number 10, Marcus Johnson.
Next pitch. Johnson pops it up left side, foul territory. The third baseman coming over, and the catch is made for the first out of the inning. That's a big out for Virginia, as Harrington makes the put out.
Number 5, Sawyer Stevens.
One out for Sawyer Stevens. Fouls the first pitch off, out of play right side. Stevens, the number 10 hitter in the order. Pops this one up to second, but this is playable, and the catch is made. Runner tagging. Well, he came halfway, stopped, and now he's going to slide in safely. Nice play there by Fountain to come home on the putout at second. That'll be an RBI for Stevens, and Fountain makes it a one-run game. It's 3-2. Tying run in scoring position for Drew Larson. And Larson hits this one to third. Nice play down to his knees. A collision, but a heck of a job by Harrington to hold on to that baseball. Yeah, he toughed it out. Nice job, young man. I mean, to hold on to the ball, the collision is one thing and getting knocked to the ground, but he held on to the ball. That's a heck of a job. You know, there's been some tough young men in this tournament. There was another player, the machine pitch. He was the catcher. He had his helmet off. A throw came from, it didn't come from the outfield, but it was a deep part of the infield. He put his glove up, and he missed it completely, and it hit him in his forehead. They called paramedics out. They put ice on him. 15 minutes, we were delayed or so. Now, he didn't come back and play, but he did go out and shake hands after the game. And then later, maybe within an hour and a half or so, 2 hours, he was back in the game playing. How about that? Amazing, because they said they could see the stitches of the baseball on his forehead after the hit. And I could hear it all the way from behind home plate where we set up. So good to see that Harrington is okay. So in the inning, Texas does get one run. They make it a one-run game as we head to the bottom of the second. Our shout-out number, 352-258-8450. Back with more shout-outs in just a moment.
Dixie Youth Baseball is dedicated to building the youth within our community to become responsible citizens tomorrow. The real goal of the program is to teach fair play, honesty, and love of God and country. Those who play Dixie Youth Baseball are generally better for life as a result of the lessons they learn in how to meet and accept as members of a team and in the game of competition. Help us in the Dixie Youth program by offering your services as an adult volunteer. Lend a hand to our youth. There's no greater calling.
For number 27, Nate Browning.
Mike Rideout back here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Waiting on our catcher, who's getting his gear put on. Here he comes. You'll see him in just a moment on your screen. Here in the bottom of the second inning, Virginia will send up batters 8, 9, and 10. Here's another shout out at 352-258-8450. This one says, come on, Texas defense. This one hit in the air to center field. On the run, the shortstop. He can't make the catch. So Nate Browning is aboard. And that will send up Chase Adams. 3-2 Virginia, batting in the bottom of the second. Game scheduled for 6. We have a little bit of a breeze. It's blowing left to right. This one's fouled off. Got a piece of it at home plate. Adams, the starting left fielder. Chase Adams batting with nobody out and a runner at first. Based on our schedule today, as this one's fouled back, winners bracket games will follow at 11:30. I'll be on the call of the South Carolina-Tennessee game. So 2 11:30 games. I mentioned the 2:30 games. This is popped up into left center field, and the catch will be made. The throw back to first. Yes, sir. Got him. Double play. He put it right on the money. Kane Dugat. 2 gone. Base is empty. Another great defensive play. Seth Yancey, the batter. I don't know, maybe I'm old school a little bit. I'd rather see good defensive plays than home runs. Also, in addition to the 2:30 and 4 o'clock game, there's a 4 o'clock game, a winner's bracket game, and then there's 2 7 o'clock games today. if we can get through this schedule, folks, we'll be back on schedule for this tournament, as the next game is at 10:30 tomorrow morning, and then an if necessary game to follow. The Sun trying to peek through as this is lined to second. It's caught for the third out of the inning. Yet Seth Yancey put a good bat to the ball, but another put out to end the inning. We've completed 2. Our score, a good one here. Virginia 3, Texas 2, right here on JockJive.com.
Here are some things you may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Mike Randall back here in Lumberton, North Carolina, as we head to the top of the third inning. Texas will send up batters 12, 1, and 2. Caleb Smith playing in the right field today. And he hits the first pitch into center field for a base hit. Tying run aboard for Texas, which has scored at least 1 run in every inning. Single runs in the first and second. They can do that again. They'll tie the game, but they're looking maybe even to take the lead. After a leadoff single, we'll head to the top of the order. Here's Roberto Mendez. Mendez had an infield hit his first time up. He pops it up into left field. That's actually going to drop for a base hit. So that will put runners at first and second with nobody out. Texas threatening in the top of the third inning. Another shout out, Texas. Way to hold them. Awesome play, Kane Dugat. Momo, proud of you. Way to play defense. Kane Dugat from Papa Gary. Another base hit. This one to center field by Ace Haran. Caleb Smith is coming home. The throw to the plate, and he is tagged out at home plate. Well, you got to slide there. He went in standing up. Now, even if he slides, he may still be out, but you got to put pressure on the defense to force that tag. Sometimes you miss the tag. If you go in standing up, it's easier to make the tag. Now, again, I know these are young boys, and they're still kind of learning the fundamentals. They'll get it. Ball hit to third by Jace Dickerson, and the third baseman initially bobbled it, but Harrington's going to make the put out. That's a 5 unassisted fielder's choice. So Mendez out at third, Haran to second. And that's the second out of the inning. So it's going to take a 2-out hit. Adriel Diosado will bat. He singled last time up. And he pops this one up. Foul territory. The first baseman on the run. He's not going to get to it. A long run for Chase Hicks. Just a foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's a shout out that says, "You can do it, Texas. Believe in yourselves." Sawyer's Nana. This one swung on and hit pretty well to left center, but it is caught for the third and final out. So Virginia comes up with some good defensive plays to keep Texas off the scoreboard after 3 consecutive hits to begin the inning. For the first time, Texas fails to score. We'll head to the bottom of the third. Game scheduled for 6. Just a 1-run game here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
The Sportsmanship Award is one of the most coveted awards to be won at this Dixie Youth Baseball Tournament. Sportsmanship is playing hard to win, but realizing all cannot become winners. It is being a gracious loser and even more a gracious winner. Good sportsmanship involves such matters as fair play, keen rivalry, but careful observance of the rules, courtesy, and a generous attitude toward an opponent. To be considered for an award for sportsmanship, a team must, 1, demonstrate good conduct and positive attitude by all players and coaches, both on and off the field. Number 2, be prompt and participate in all scheduled activities throughout the tournament. 3, have fans that show good conduct and attitude toward umpires and opposing teams. And 4, be neat in appearance and dress of both team and coaches at all times. We ask all in attendance here at this Dixie Youth Tournament, join the coaches and players in making these qualifications the rule of behavior while attending these tournament games. Let's make this year a wonderful year of fun and great memories.
Batters 11, 12, and 1 for Goochland, Virginia. And the first batter of the inning, Eddie Baker. Another shout out, Let's Go Hudson from the Ibarra family. Hopefully I got that right. I-B-A-R-R-A. Ibarra? Could be Ibarra. Write it phonetically if I get it wrong, and I'll correct and say it again. Great defense, Virginia, from Nate's Aunt Faye. Another shout out. Go Drew and Texas from the Hudson All-Stars. Thank you, guys. This one is grounded up the middle into the center field for a base hit. Leadoff single. That'll send up the number 12 hitter in the order, the catcher, number 22, Hunter Diener. Diener got that camouflaged helmet on. Kind of a red, white, and blue in it, though. Checks the swing, takes the first pitch. Once again, each batter gets 5 pitches. You must make contact on the 5th pitch. Go Drew from Nana. Okay, I said it right. Okay. Thank you. Ground ball past the third baseman down the left field line. A base hit. The throw to second gets away. Runner gets up and is heading to third. That will put runners on the corners. So with nobody out, Virginia threatening again as we head to the top of the order. Here's Charlie Harrington. First pitch grounded to third. The throw will go to second for 1. No throw back to first. 5-4, fielder's choice. Baker will score. It's an RBI for Harrington. Diener is out at second. And that's the first out of the inning. Virginia now takes a 4-2 lead. Chase Hicks steps in, and the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Another shout out, Let's Go Hudson from the Burton family. Texas defense, Kane Dugat, Momo. Win one for Papa's birthday. Go Virginia and Chase Hicks. And by the way, happy birthday. One's taken inside for a ball. Ooh, like a curveball there from the coach. Tough pitch to hit. They're kind of chuckling about it, the coach and the umpire. This one's fouled back. Here's another shout out. Let's go, Virginia. We're so proud of you boys, from the Haskell family. Hicks singled last time up and scored. It was a 3-run first inning. Right now, that's the difference in the game. Virginia up 4-2. This one hit long but foul and out of play left side. 1 out. Hicks will be swinging away here. And it's popped up, but hooking foul. This might be playable over in left field, and it is. It's caught in left field for the second out.
Now batting for Virginia, number 14, Logan Everett.
I believe that's Caleb. Yeah, that's Terrazas out there. That's a big out. Second out of the inning. 2 outs for Logan Everett. This one hit left side. Going to be a tough play. Fielded by the pitcher, and he has no throw. An infield hit for Logan Everett. First and second with 2 outs. The sun is out here, so that's good news. Hopefully we'll stay away from the wet stuff today. Currently 77 degrees. It's been as high as 93 on the first day. It was super warm. Another shout out, go Drew Larson, from Jackie and Kate Rogers. This one hit over to short on a line drive. It's caught for the third out of the inning, so Texas avoids further damage as Virginia plates just 1 run. We'll head to the top of the fourth. Game scheduled for 6. Our score now, Virginia 4, Texas 2. You're watching live coverage of the 2018 Dixie Youth Baseball Coach Pitch World Series right here on JockJive.com.
Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
Once again, if you'd like to send a shout out, send them in via text message. Area code 352-258-8450. 352-258-8450. It's taken low for a ball. Kane Dugat will lead it off. Batters 5, 6, and 7. This one hit down the line. That is a foul ball. Boy, so close. It's a game of inches, and it just missed being fair. And the coach reacts by putting his hands on his head. He knows that would have been extra bases. It was so close. Shout out, way to go, Caleb Terrazas from Chris. Thank you, Chris. Let's go, Jacob. You got this from Eli Mathis. Also, let's go, LBC from Tissy Hollywood and Eli Chrissy Mathis. We are so proud of you, Jake. Go Virginia from Uncle Justin and Aunt Kim. Way to go, Texas defense. Kane Dugat from Papa Michael. Ground ball left side, scooped up at third. The throw to first. Yes, got him. One away. Close play for the first out. Another shout out. Well, actually, this is for a different game. So 1 out, base is empty for Collin Fountain, who doubled and scored in the second. Texas with a run in the first, 1 in the second. Virginia with 3 in the first, 1 in the third. 4-2. Texas trails in the top of the fourth. Game scheduled for 6. This is popped up, left side, hooking foul, and in a no man's land area. Third baseman gave it a chase but couldn't come up with it. Just a foul ball. This one hit foul again, left side. Come on, Hudson, this is what you do, boys. So proud of you guys. Kane Dugat, Christy is rooting for you from work with my HMH crew. Happy Monday. Hope you guys have a good day today. Go Buddy, number 27, Roberto Mendez. So proud. Love the Luis Medina family. Go Hudson. Collin Fountain takes the next pitch. Texas had a golden opportunity in the third. They loaded the bases with nobody out but failed to score. They had a runner, Drew Larson, thrown out at the plate. This is popped up left side and out of play. Next pitch. Got a piece of it to stay alive. Well, good, too, that we're seeing the sun, not only because it's not rain, but it'll dry things up a little bit. It's still pretty soggy out here. Fountain hits that one pretty deep to left field, but a leaping catch is made. Nice catch. That ball caught by Chase Adams.
Now batting, number 20, Caleb Terrazas.
2 outs for Caleb Terrazas. Bounces this one to third. The throw across. No, not in time. It's an infield hit. Terrazas beats it out. It was a good play on the hop by Harrington. But Terrazas gets an infield hit with 2 outs. So there's still hope in this inning for Texas. Tying run at the plate. This one hit foul, right side. Another shout out. Go Buddy, Roberto Mendez. Grandma loves you. Ground ball. Pitcher dives for it and makes a heck of a play. Are you kidding me? He rolls over and fires it over to first. Wow. And he's getting mobbed by his teammates over by the dugout. What a play. That is Justin Popolars saving a potential run. So you had the leaping catch in left field and then that play there by the pitcher. Texas fails to score in the fifth. We move to the bottom, or in the fourth. We move to the bottom of the fourth inning with our score 4-2 Virginia.
You may not know about JockJive. We're one of the nation's premier sports production companies. From audio only to full-scale video productions, we can do it all. Our list of clients is continuing to grow and includes the Southwestern Athletic Conference, Gulf South Conference, NJCAA, Georgia Collegiate Athletic Association, Alabama Community College Conference, Perfect Game, Great American Rivalries, youth sports like Dixie, American Legion, Babe Ruth, plus a litany of high schools, junior colleges, and more. We've worked with names I bet you recognize, like Johnny Manziel, Trent Dilfer, Doug Williams, Monty Coleman, and more. And we travel to practically every part of the country, from New York to California, Florida to Minnesota, and everywhere in between. Here's another thing you may not know. We are ready to come to work for you. That's right, we have a package to fit practically every budget. Just go to JockJive.com and contact us to get international coverage for your next sporting event. Your athletes deserve the best. They deserve JockJive.
Here in the bottom of the fourth inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for Virginia. You know, it happens a lot. Someone makes a great play defensively, and then they lead off the next inning. Here's the pitcher, Populars, with a base hit to right field. Justin is aboard, leading things off here in the bottom of the fourth inning for Virginia. Just looking to add to a 4-2 lead.
Batting number 11, Reese Smith.
That will send up Reese Smith. This is hit left side. The shortstop will make the catch on the soft line drive for the first out of the inning. So 1 out, 1 on, and Jacob Hicks will be the batter. Let's get back to your shout-outs at 352-258-8450. Let's go Caleb Terrazas from Warhawks. Do what you do best, kid. Yep, they're going to call that a foul ball. Foul ball. And Hicks will return to the plate. A message sent with a loud effect. Caleb Smith, we love you. Mimi Lynn and Papa watching you. Thank you, guys. Sawyer, we are so proud of you. Let's go, Hudson. Love Tracy. Well, we'll wait for this play as it's popped up into left. The catch will be made. And that's the second out of the inning. 2 gone for Nate Browning. Try that again. Sawyer, we are so proud of you. Let's go, Hudson. Love Tracy, Neva, and Bree. Might be Neve, actually. There's a ground ball to the pitcher. The throw to first will be in time. 1-3 put out, and Virginia fails to score after a leadoff single. So we'll move to the fifth. It's still a 2-run game. Virginia 4, Texas 2. In this elimination game, and the Dixie Youth Baseball Coach Pitch World Series from Lumberton, North Carolina, right here on JockJive.com. We'll keep it right here. Let's get a couple more shout-outs in. Go Gage Parks. I think that's actually a different game. It is.
At the end of 4 complete innings, the score is Virginia 4, Texas 2.
Let's go.
All right. Just running through a couple of wrong text here, wrong game. We couldn't be prouder of our Goochland All-Stars. Go Nate from the Rogues. Let's go Drewby. Gaga thinks you were number 1. I'm guessing it's Gaga, G-A-G-A. Gaga thinks you're number 1. Go Hudson. I'll get it wrong. Just correct me and I'll get it again for you. Come on, Big D, Texas. Kane Dugat from Momo. Marcus Johnson to lead it off. 9, 10, and 11 are due up. Don't forget, folks, if you would like to purchase a downloadable copy of any game during the World Series, they're only $5 each. Just email info@jockjive.com. Tell us what games you want. We'll send an electronic invoice that allows you to pay by debit or credit card. Ground ball to short. The throw to first will be in time. 1 up, 1 down here in the fifth. 6-3 put out. Also, be sure to follow JockJive on Twitter and Facebook. On Twitter, we're at JockJive, and on Facebook, simply put JockJive Sports in the search engine. We give you scores, schedules, game highlights, event updates, and more. Twitter and Facebook, a great way to keep up with JockJive Sports. 1 out for Texas in the fifth. Sawyer Stevens grounds the pitch over to second. Throw to first. Got him. 2 away. 2 up, 2 down. Don't forget to subscribe to the JockJive YouTube channel. We stream all Dixie Youth Baseball, most youth sports, and high school football in the fall to our YouTube channel. You'll want to know first what games are coming your way. Drew Larson, the batter, and he hits the first pitch. Over to third. Throw to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the fifth. We'll move to the bottom of the fifth. Virginia will be looking for some insurance. They lead it 4-2 here in Lumberton, North Carolina.
Sportsmanship is one of the goals of Dixie Youth Baseball. At times, we see good sportsmanship displayed by everyone except for some adults. We feel that as adults, regardless of whether or not they're active in the program, they're supposed to set a good example. Everyone can do this as they sit in the stands cheering for their favorite team. Be a good example of sportsmanship. Yell for, not against a team. In this way, you can set a good example of sportsmanship. Fans are as much a part of the game as the umpires, so be a good fan by cheering for your team and not against the other.
Another shout out. Time for a comeback. You can do it. Oh, actually, that's another game. That is for Lunenburg, Virginia. They're playing in the machine pitch. Let's go, Virginia. We love you, Chase and Coach Daniel from the Coleman family. Let's go, Caleb Terrazas, number 20, and all the Texas boys. We love you. So, again, Virginia looking for some insurance. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Chase Adams will lead it off. And the first pitch he'll take for ball one. I see umbrellas up, but I don't see any rain. This is hit into right field for a base hit. The sun was out, but it's gone in behind the clouds, and it is gray again here in Lumberton. Seth Yancey, number 10 hitter in the order to the plate. Runner at first with nobody out. And he'll pop this one up to first on the run. The catch is made in foul territory by Johnson. It's a big out there for Texas. Another shout out. Go Christopher Walker. Actually, that is the wrong game. Another. Everybody remembers me calling their game, but I'm not calling machine pitch today. So the other Virginia team is playing. Lunenburg, Virginia, is playing today. Let's see who they're playing, by the way. As the next batter, Eddie Baker, grounds it to second. They'll go to second for one. No relay throw, but they do get the force. 4-6 fielder's choice. Adams is out for out number two. Hunter Diener will bat with 2 outs and 1 on. Another shout out. Keep working hard, Virginia. We are so proud. Go Hicks boys. Love the Hackneys. Thank you, guys. Let's hold them defense from Ibarra family. This one hit right side, hooking foul. Let's go Hudson from Bases Loaded. Okay. Is that a business or a nickname? 2 outs, 1 on. Virginia batting in the bottom of the fifth with a 4-2 lead. Don't forget to hang around for the award ceremony, as this is an elimination game. One of these two teams will be eliminated. Ground ball foul over to third. The winner will play later this afternoon against the loser of the South Carolina-Tennessee game, which is coming up next on this field. Popped up right side, but foul over by the dugout. Diener's got to be swinging away here as coach lets him know. Fifth pitch. And he pops it up into right field, right center, but the catch is not made. Runner heading to third, rather. That will put runners on the corners with 2 outs. And we'll head to the top of the order. Here's Charlie Harrington. Harrington has scored. Also driven in a run, but he's looking for his first hit. Let's go, Virginia. We love you, Chase, from Dennis and Debbie. Dennis and Debbie. Thank you, guys. Let's go, Virginia. We love you, Chase and Coach Daniel, the Coleman family. Charlie Harrington batting with runners at first and third. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Virginia looking to add to a 4-2 lead. Popped up in the infield, though. The pitcher is there, and the catch is made to end the threat. So, again, Virginia gets a leadoff hit in back-to-back innings and fails to score. So, it's up to the Texas offense now as we head to the final inning of play. Texas will send up batters 12, 1, and 2. They need 2 to tie to keep this thing going. We'll keep it right here. Okay, bases loaded is where boys practice and get private coaching. Okay, I like the name. Interesting concept there, too. Thank you for that.
Oh, don't let Caleb use that. That's too big. Get
Another shout out. Make sure I got the right game here. Yes, okay, this is for Texas. We need some big bats here, Hudson boys. Dad loves you, number 47, Caleb Smith. Another shout out. Way to go, Texas defense from Kane Dugat. Momo. Thank you, Momo. Another shout out. Let's go, Nate and Coach Browning from Nanny. That's for Team Virginia. Caleb Smith will lead it off. Again, the top of the order coming up. Texas needs 2 or more. Go, Justin, making some great plays for Virginia from Connor. Thank you, Connor. Smith takes ball 1. Another shout out from Momo. Let's get the bat swinging, Texas. Ground ball left side to short. The throw to first in time. Texas down to their final 2 outs of this tournament unless they can play 2 runs. Another shout out. Papa Smith loves you, Caleb Smith.
27, Roberto Mendez.
Mendez takes the pitch inside from his coach for ball 1. Top of the 6th. Final at bat for Texas. Another shout out. This is for Roberto Mendez. Let's go, buddy. Y'all can do this from Grandma. Go Texas, take the lead, says another. Popped up into right center. That's going to drop for a base hit. So the tying run's going to come to the plate. There's still hope for Hudson, Texas.
Just looking at the Texas dugout, it looks like a bunch of tired boys over there. A couple of the guys are up on their feet, as this is popped up, but foul over in front of the first base dugout.
Ace Horan, the batter, he is 2 for 2 today. That one bounces in there. Runner at first with 1 out for Texas. I'm sure a lot of these teams are tired. It's been a long couple of days. Ground ball to short. They'll throw to second for the force out. 6-4 fielder's choice. So Mendez out at second. And Jace Dickerson, the last hope. He's got to try to keep things alive with 2 outs. Texas down to their final out in this tournament. Dickerson has flown out to right. He's also reached on a fielder's choice. First pitch, that's hit into left field, and the left fielder coming in to make the catch in left center field. And the ball game is over. He gets mobbed by his teammates. So Texas will fall by the final score of 4-2. Virginia advances here in the Coach Pinch World Series. Hang around, guys. We have the award ceremony coming up next. But this one a final. Virginia 4, Texas 2. So Virginia again will stay alive. They will be the home team later today, scheduled for a 2:30 start, as long as we stay on schedule weather-wise. And they will play the loser of the next game coming up, a winner's bracket game between South Carolina and Tennessee. That game will be on field 2 at 2:30. Another shout out. Good job, Virginia, from Uncle Justin and Aunt Kim. Well, are we not doing award ceremony today? I don't know if they're doing it off the field. They're getting the field ready. I think maybe for the sake of time, they're not. Yeah, here they come. They got medallions in their hands. So let's wait and see what happens. They are leaving the field. They don't have a table set up. They're getting the field ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me your attention.
Okay, now they're sending them back inside the gated area. Texas had already left. Most of the players had left the field, but now they're sending them back in so they can do the award ceremony. Wes Skelton, the commissioner of Dixie Youth Baseball, making his way to the field. So stand by. The award ceremony is coming up. I think no one was able to get on the same page. The field crew is going to have to kind of stop what they're doing, too. Somebody needs to get on the same page here. Hey, heads up. Good job by the field crew, Joe, to quickly get out on the field and try to get things ready. Here's a shout out that says, thank you for calling the game, from Grammy and Papa Phillip. You're welcome. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Congratulations on a good tournament. Hopefully the boys had a good time here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Another shout out. Congratulations, Virginia, on the win. Dennis and Debbie. I'm going to turn it over to our public address announcer for the ceremony.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me your attention. After this round of play, the champions from the state of Texas have ended their play in the Dixie Youth Coach Pitch World Series here in Lumberton, North Carolina. Texas came to this tournament as a champion, and they will leave as a champion. We have enjoyed having them here this week in the tournament, and we ask that they go now to the outfield fence and bring back their state flag. Line back up along the foul line to receive their tournament awards. While they are going to get their flag, will you join me and give them a great round of applause for their play here this week? Ladies and gentlemen, on the field are DC Youth Baseball officials, Commissioner Wes Skelton, Assistant Deputy State Director from Alabama, Mr. Charlie Bell. They will present the tournament awards to the champions from Texas as their names are called. Number 4, Jace Dickerson. Number 1, Adriel Diestado.
Teams, after the handshake, please line back up on your respective foul lines.
Number 13, Kane Dugas. Number 33, Collin Fountain.
Please line up on your foul lines, teams.
Number 99, Ace Horan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Number 10, Marcus Johnson.
have your attention. Any parents would like to come down and take pictures? Any Arkansas parents would like to take pictures of this ceremony from behind at the backstop, inside the backstop, that would be allowable.
Number 17, Drew Larson.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can please have your attention. After this round of play, the champions from the state
Number 27, Roberto Mendez. Number 21, Kane Powers. Number 5, Sawyer Stevens. Number 47, Caleb Smith. Number 20, Caleb Terrazas.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the field for the Big Green baseball officials, Mr. Charles Jackson from the state of Arkansas and Mr. Larry Unicil from North Carolina. They will present the Colonel Award to the champions from Arkansas.
The coaches, Mr. Charles Bubba Narin.
As I call your name, please step forward to receive your award. Number 7, Gage Clement.
Mr. Mark Dickerson.
Number 3, Evan Moody.
Mr. Jeff Stevens.
Number 84, Kason Shilling. Number 12, R.J. Wade.
And Texas manager, Mr. Ryan Dugas.
Number 72, Nathan Covey.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the champions from the state of Texas another round of applause for their play here this week. We wish them a safe trip home and continued success in athletics and in life.
All right, once again, congratulations to Texas. They had a good run here, but it comes up a little bit short as they are eliminated today by Virginia. One more shout out. We are proud of you, Texas. Kane Dugat, number 13, Love Momo. Thanks to all you for the shout outs. Thanks for tuning in. Virginia will play at 2:30 this afternoon Eastern time against the loser of our next game coming up, a winner's bracket game between South Carolina and Tennessee. That's going to do it for all of us here in Lumberton, North Carolina. For all of us at JockJive.com, I'm Mike Rideout saying so long for now, good afternoon, and God bless.